Being an old boat lover from way back, some of my favorite movies have always been about the sea. I'm sure you remember such classics as Mutiny on the Bounty, Long Voyage Home, The Sea Wolf, Wake of the Red Witch, and of course, Shipmates Forever, starring Ruby Keeler and some young crooner who, well, I can't seem to think of his name right now. Anyway, I think that my favorite boat in all literature was a grimy old tub called the African Queen. You know, it almost broke my heart when she sank at the end of the great movie made about it. So this week, thanks to the cooperation of a lot of wonderful people, we'd like to dredge up the African Queen in a brand new story entitled Safari. Our guest stars will be Miss Glennis Johns and Mr. James Coburn.
We will all turn to page 4. Rock of ages, cleft for me, let me hide myself in thee. Let the water and the blood from thy wounded side which flowed be of sin the double cure. Cleanse me from this guilt and power, not the labors of... Captain Kramer, what is the meaning of this?
I have orders to conscript all natives attached to this mission.
You must be mad. What do you want them for?
Natasha, watu woende, Ivanjani.
Take no notice, pay no regard, stay where you are.
Bige, Safu, Onje.
Infidel, destroyer.
Get off me.
Captain Kramer, are you going to explain?
I would like to remind you, sir, that you have British subjects living on German soil. Hiya. You're in David.
What do you need them for?
To build roads.
Have you lost your mind? Roads through the jungle?
Sir, by tomorrow, my country and yours will very likely be at war.
England and Germany? Then I'm a prisoner.
Until tomorrow, you're my guest. Tomini vivanda viote. Toma, kitiji, tote.
How are you this morning, my darlings, huh? Message from Field Marshal von Henneken. It has arrived.
Herr Commandant. We should have heard by now.
Isolda, when you are going to bring me my message, huh?
Herr Commandant, when the war begins, how long will it take the English to reach Limbasi?
Just a matter of weeks, unless we deny them the river.
Can we stop them, Herr Commandant?
There's only one boat on the river that can carry a significant amount of ammunition against those rapids.
The African Queen.
With the African Queen, we can stop them, Isolda.
Manchi Barawato.
What's up?
Good morning, Herr Arnott.
Hochberg.
Herr Commandant Lang would like to see you.
Yeah? What about?
My orders were to bring you to him.
Oh, tell him thank you, but I'm too tired. Oh, Hockey, what is this?
Basil, Kushubundukia.
You want to see me, Colonel Lang?
What would you do if I told you there was going to be a war?
Who's fighting?
Another message has just arrived, Herr Commandant.
Oops. There'll be another message in 6 hours. When war comes, we will need you.
Oh, I'm no soldier.
Oh, you have navigated this river for 15 years. And we want you and your boat.
Oh, no, I don't like the idea of getting shot at.
No. Your work will all be behind the lines. We will pay you well.
Who's fighting?
Germany and England.
Oh, sorry, Ducks.
No, you are
Oh,
Canadian.
sorry, Ducks. If you want to keep me and the Queen here, you're going to have to intern us.
We will see. Use a little persuasion. You've been friendly with him in the past. But, Herr Commandant, what can I do? Get him drunk. Me? Get him drunk? Do anything. Just keep him here. Well, when are you leaving?
My intern?
Unfortunately, war is not declared yet.
Right away.
First, would you join me in a little farewell drink?
Oh, Hochberg. Lead on, McDuff. I put me hand upon the knee. She says, listen here to me. Oh, blimey, how ashamed I was. I got an idea.
Go blimey, how ashamed I was.
Let's go down to the African Queen.
You can't do this.
I've got a whole case of gin aboard.
There's a guard on that boat.
Oh, he won't shoot you.
Charlie, old friend, there's going to be a war. Officially, we have already started it.
Wow.
Orders were sent to Hartman Kramer by carrier pigeon to conscript all of the natives into labor battalions and burn Miss Sayers' mission.
I put me hand
upon her arm. She said, pride do me no harm. Oh, blimey, how ashamed I was.
Where are you going?
Oh, have a drink.
I don't want any more.
Oh, come
I
on.
don't want any more.
To the fatherland.
To the fatherland.
Gentlemen! Commandant Lang has an announcement to make.
Gentlemen and ladies, we are at war with France and England. If I may make a suggestion, officers, return to your quarters and prepare.
Lieutenant Hochberg, wake up! Wake up!
Where's Arnold? He left. Where did he go?
I don't know.
We are at war, and you are drunk.
Very drunk, if you please. I put my hand upon her knee. She said, don't do that to me. Oh, by me, how ashamed I was.
You realize we are at war? I'm sorry, Herr Commandant. The charges against you are public drunkenness, disgracing your uniform, and allowing Arnold to escape with a valuable prize of war.
But, sir, you...
I can have you shot!
Sir, if you only would
take
on what...
Now, you will overtake Anlut and capture the African Queen.
But, Herr Commandant, which way did he go?
Paddle, Hochberg! Paddle!
What will you do about all that, Herr Commandant?
Send Kramer a message that Anlut is a spy. And since war is declared, tell him to seize the African Queen as a price of war.
Aren't you curious?
About what, Captain Kramer?
Your fate.
I imagine that I shall be interned somewhere.
No. Your medical skills are far too valuable for that.
Do you really suppose that I would give comfort to an enemy of England?
Yes. I'm sure we can count on you. You see, I pride myself on my ability to understand people.
Then you must understand what I feel about you.
Liebig,
You wantonly destroyed 10 years of dedicated work. My brother gave his life for this mission. The most that you can expect from me, Captain Kramer, are daily prayers for the ultimate redemption of your soul.
Nevertheless, I can't see you standing idly by watching a wounded man suffer when you have the skill and the means to end that suffering. Tomorrow you go upriver to Ungali, aboard the African Queen.
The the African Queen. What is to happen to Mr. Alnut?
When he arrives, he'll be shot.
I beg your pardon.
You, Mr. Alnut, is a spy.
You're a fool, Captain Kramer. The British Empire would never employ a man like Mr. Alnut.
That's only leopard, Fräulein. They never come into camp. Come in.
Was ein Glück! Kommen Sie mit!
I've come to take you away.
Where?
Well, away from here, away from the Germans. Now, we've got to hurry, miss.
Well, I've got to pack.
Oh, no, miss. Just a change of clothing. That's all we have time for.
Did you hear the leopard?
Yes, that was me and Poke.
Mr. Alnut, this is no time for your pranks. Who is this?
Oh, this is the one the leopard got. And this is the leopard what got him. Come on.
By the way, now. Nendeli, hoteli sawa-sawa.
Mr. Alnut, you'll have to wait a moment.
Oh, it's just a couple hundred more meters to the river. Come on, miss.
I can't. I'm exhausted.
Ci si muove bene. Nendeli. No, Poke!
Now, get on that boat and pull us out to the river.
What is it? You want a mature? A leopard call? Ridiculous. You want a mature?
Lieutenant Glück, take name in here and go to the mission on the double.
Yes, sir. Just keep the tiller straight.
Hey, these flowers have reached the shore.
Piga bunduki.
Aren't you going to fire back?
Oh, no, those Ascaris can't shoot.
Patrolman!
nice rest. His bleeding stopped.
Oh, good.
Mr. Alnut, what are we going to do now?
Well, I haven't decided yet.
We can't just sit here.
Why not? We've got plenty of food. We've got tin goods, tea. I've even got a case of gin.
Do you intend to hide here?
Yes?
But our country's at war.
So, miss?
We have to strike a blow.
How, miss?
Well, I'm a medical missionary, and you've got the African Queen.
Yes?
We could join the English in Shoffatsville.
Shoffatsville? Oh, I'm sorry, miss. The old queen would never make it, now with the hole she's got in her boiler there.
Couldn't we put in at Bolonga, and you could make your repairs there?
Well, miss, there might be Germans there, and they want to hang me for a spy.
Mr. Alnut, if you're going to be hanged anyway, you might as well be hanged in the service of the British Empire.
Shoffatsville, we can go to Shoffatsville. Hanged in the service of the British Empire. Ah. Hey, miss, would you like to have a little drink?
Mr. Alnut, I've never taken a drink in the whole of my life,
Oh?
and I wish you wouldn't.
Why?
I'm a single lady.
So?
Men forget themselves when they drink. Mr. Alnut, what are you going to do?
I was just wanting to get my blanket you're laying on.
Counting them, Philippe? Admiring them. You know how much it takes to kill an elephant? Much more than it takes to kill a man. So, nobody gets my ivory without pay. Monsieur,
Philippe? Germans put a bullet in old Poke here. Another one in the Queen's boiler. We're wondering if...
Who's he? My name is Van der Veer. I'm an ivory hunter.
Sounds German.
Dutch. Who is this lady?
Oh, this is Miss Rose Sayer. She's a missionary lady.
Enchanté, mademoiselle.
Would you please show me where I can take care of this man?
Ah, this way, mademoiselle.
You see, the Germans have a gunboat on the lake. Any British force coming across the lake would be eaten alive.
The British will come, Mr. Vanderbilt. Great Britain has ruled the waves for generations.
She don't rule that lake. Cool. Blimey, it's a good thing we don't have many military experts like you.
Mr. Olnat, I have 4 tons of ivory.
Oh, that must be worth quite a lot.
Yes, it is. In Dar es Salaam. You'll never make it. I give you 500 pounds of ivory to take me up the river to the mission.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Why do you refuse?
Well, there's Germans at the mission,
We're going to Charlottesville.
and we're going to Charlottesville.
The ivory represents 18 months of hard work.
Well, you can take it out to the Congo.
It won't work.
Why not?
The game marshal of the Belgian Congo would confiscate the ivory.
You've been poaching.
What do the drums say?
How would I know? Mr. Olnett? Mr. Olnett! Come, say, Kramer, give big money for African Queen. Give big money for you.
I'm sure Philip understood.
Oh, of course he did. The reward just enough to tempt him.
What are you going to do, Mr. Alnett?
We can't do anything till tomorrow.
Tomorrow, why not tonight?
Well, I've got to drill and tap a plate to patch the Queen's boiler. Now, miss, will you just let me handle this?
You understood the drums, eh? Can you run the African Queen by yourself? We need Alnott.
When'd you come to Africa?
A week ago, I would have given a ready answer.
Oh, now?
I'm not sure. I'm a medical missionary, of course.
Oh, why Africa?
I wanted to do something for mankind, to ease their suffering.
There wasn't anything you could do at home to help mankind?
Actually. But Africa seems so fascinating. So close to being paradise. When I first came here, I felt that all it needed was one touch to become the Garden of Eden. Mr. Alma, why did you come to Africa?
Adventure? Same as you, miss.
Mr. Alnott. Mr. Alnott. Please, come quick. She need help. Felipe and Miss Sayre.
Oh, please, Philip, please.
Do not trouble with me.
Let me go. Let me go. No.
Hey!
What are you doing? No. Come on, we can get out of here now.
You're wrong, Olnott. we come near the mission, I will give you and Miss Sayer your share of the ivory.
What happens to the African queen?
I'll trade her to the Germans.
Jean, à la fenêtre. Jean will be outside your window.
You better turn in. We have to leave early.
Philippe.
What do you want? You know what this gun can do to a man.
But consider what little tusks you will get.
If you do what you think, oh, believe me.
You know what I was thinking? I was thinking we should have another drink, but this time to prosperity.
And may you live to enjoy.
Salud.
Rock of ages cleft for me, let me hide myself in thee. Let the water...
Father, Jesus said to me, no harm. Oh, blind
I wonder where he learned a song like that, Mr. Elmer.
Jean, how long have I been coming here? 10 years?
Must you at a time like this, Mr. Elmer?
Oh. Oh.
Jean. Do you know who this is? This is Miss Rose Sayer. A missionary lady. He wants to go to Sharpettsville. Well, you know what's in Sharpettsville? Well, they have a mission there. It's run by an old harpy named Butterworth.
Mr. Alnut,
Have another drink, John.
this man shouldn't be drinking. You're only debauching him further.
Well, you better hope I do a good job.
I hope nothing of the sort.
Well, now, look, miss. If I hadn't drank old Hochberg under the table back at Ulanga, you'd still be in Kramer's hand. You might say all that you are today you owe to the fact that I'm a champion drinker. To our wives and sweethearts, John, and I hope they never meet.
Fight the good fight with all thy might. Christ is thy strength and Christ thy right. Lay hold on life and it shall be thy joy and crown.
Arnold! Arnold!
What do you want, Philippe?
I want to make you a deal.
Not interested.
Send the girl out, and you can go free. Yeah?
Go away or I'll call Vanderveer.
You want Vandermeer? I will call him for you. Vandermeer here!
Get the girl out of the way, Arnott. I'm going to shoot. Jump.
He's stealing the boat.
I can't do it. It's no use.
Why not?
Hochberg's not such a bad sort.
We're at war with Germany.
Well, I'm not at war with Hochberg. He may blow it up, but he won't steal it. You see, now we can get aboard.
Elner! Elner!
Philippe,
Now you get aboard the ship and blow the whistle.
I don't understand.
Well, now go on. You have to let off the steam or she'll blow up. Now go on.
Elliot! Come back! I just want to talk to you.
Mr. Alnut, please. Philippe was an evil man.
Well, he ain't never killed a man before.
The alternative was even worse. You shot Kramer.
Well, he shot him in the leg. Could have shot Philippe in the leg. I didn't.
The times that you came by the mission, I always used to think of you as one of those emotional derelicts who roam the world. A man without purpose and without soul. Tonight I found out I was wrong. I know now why you made Jean drunk. You didn't want to kill him. I thought all men were unfeeling, and I didn't want anything to do with them. Now I know that underneath it all, you're gentle and understanding. And not a bit what I thought men were like.
Shuffordsville. What we get here? Mission lady bring us. She left this for you.
Where is she?
Say goodbye. Leave.
Hey, ever got any clean clothes or anything? Oh,
Yes, Mr. Owner.
morning, Mrs. Butterworth.
How's your head, Mr. Ellis?
What do you know about my head?
Miss Sayer told me about last night.
Well, then she's here.
In the mission building, but I'm not at all sure she wants to see you.
Don't go filling her head with a bunch of nonsense about me. She knows me a sight better than you ever will.
I shouldn't wonder after 2 weeks on the river together.
Oh, now, see here. My actions with Miss Rosie have been honorable.
Indeed.
You old biddy.
And so...
Rosie?
I thought you'd be on your way by now.
Well, I'm not going anywhere.
You're not?
No. The Queen can operate out of Shoffordsville just as well as any other port on the river. I'm sorry about last night.
Mrs. Butterworth seems to know all about you.
Well, what's she been telling you?
Don't you know?
She probably has been saying that I'm an emotional derelict with no soul and no feeling. You know me better than that. Don't you, Rosie?
That's the second time you called me Rosie. I don't know your first name, Mr. Alnett.
Charlie. Charlie Elner.
Charlie Elner. Get out of here. And don't you ever darken this door again. Are you coming, Mr. Elner?
I'll see you later, Rosie.
Love me how ashamed I was.
Mrs. Butterworth! Mrs. Butterworth! Mrs. Butterworth!
Mr. Alnett! Wait to me! Mr. Alnett, we've just had word. There's a plague down the river at Canogo, amongst the English troops.
Oh.
Well, we must take the African Queen and go to them.
What?
They're waiting for me. They need medical supplies.
Oh, no, miss. Now, it can't be done. You don't know that river. It's filled with rapids and it's a German fortress.
Mr. Alnett, it must be done.
Now, Miss Rosie, now, I'm not a coward. Now, I think I proved that a few days
Yes,
ago.
but we can't waste time here like
Go.
this.